Hello and welcome to another set of turns of Dominions 5. I'm the False God. We are playing today with Pangea in our Disciples game. We are on turn 27. We are the war is raging with Zabalba and Team Blood in general, but for us, mostly Zabalba. All right, we finally got our Thistle Mace from Satis, so we're going to look to put up a giant Mother Oak this turn. We finished some Conjuration. Conjuration 3. That's going to let us use powers so that we can cheaply put up our Strength of Giants and our Legions of Steel. Whatever the Earth, the 3 Earth item is in construction. Battle in Mictlan. Got more Jin and an Ifrit Sultan attacking PD. Gonna jump the back lines here. Looks like not everybody was on quite the same timing, but easily win anyway. And losses. We go ahead and are attacking into Saramisha, who had taken this province from us before. But they've just left behind PD, so we will chop right through it. Whack, 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 whack. Javelins, hilarious. No losses, though, which is what's most important. Ubar attacks a large Mictlan force, killing an Eagle Warrior. I guess it's not that large. A small Mictlan force that has a number of different troop types. We take a fight at the Caverns of Gold, where we run into a little bit of PD and some bats who all die. And pretty much everything here dies, in fact. We lost one Centaur Warrior. And we took that. We get attacked in the Deadlands. This is one of the ones we've taken from Sorrow. It's sort of on the periphery. We only put one PD here. But they sent in a number of these Androphages. Androphage? I don't know. And Oreopatas and some other cavalry. And a number of Inaris, which are their, the sort of medium mages. I don't think I see any Witch Kings. But a more substantial force. They've got Horde of Skeletons up. Awakened Tattoos. This is a scary little party. Certainly going to kill our 1 PD. We're sort of just hoping again, right, that for the most part they stick and have to deal with Satis. PD here, easily won. Ubar raids Mictlan. We use our small little party, successfully destroys an enemy temple. Mictlan attacks Ubar with a huge army of slaves, which is not going to work, probably. These guys have no morale, right? They have 9 morale, and they have no protection and no defense. Like, they are not going to succeed. I don't even know if they'll move forwards or if they're going to rout from just the arrows and the evocations. They do manage to move forwards. Get Jin landing. They run into the Brazen Guard. This is, you just got to feel bad for them here. They didn't want this. They didn't sign up for this war. We did lose 1 Brazen Guard. I think that was here. Yep. We did manage. Oh, actually, we didn't. We did not catch the Zabalban force like we were intending, but our 6 PD is up against like 30 bats. They're gonna land. They're gonna kill most of the small guys, and then we've got our Minotaur. He's a trampler. He's trampling down to 11 HP. Trample. He's trampling sort of the right way. He's trampling out of danger. Now he's back into danger. We are routed, but he is perfect morale because he's berserk. And it doesn't matter that we're routed because they routed too. So, he actually fights that guy. So yeah, surviving on 10 HP and with and only because he's a berserker, we managed to take out that Zabalban 46 bats, lost to 6 PD. Now, I think they usually win, but they're bats, right? This is just how bats go. That was here. And I think he's going to lose this whole party. I don't know that there's anywhere to retreat to. Sorrow's got a nice sized little group here. 78 Auropodas. So not a nice sized group. This is their army. This is the Saramation army. Let's see what they're up to. They've got Awakened Tattoos, Commune Slave, Blessing, Raised Dead, Horde of Skeletons. Looks like it's going to be their main thing, which makes sense. Handful of Bloodslaves on this Witch King. Not sure what he's up to. Twist Fate. There was nothing here for them to fight. Let's see if they had any gems or anything. The Inari probably wouldn't. Okay, so one pearl here on this Soothsayer. Not sure what he's up to. Could be a magic duel. That's where is that? That's the scary. This is the scary army. And it rode from here, it looks like, because there's really nothing left here, just the Vampire Queen. So we're gonna go ahead and take advantage of that to push back in. I guess we'll look at the rest of the battles. So Tis attacks Sorrow and wins, losing a huge number of barbarians. And Ubar defeats Miklin. We go ahead and defeat Small Province Defense and raise another. That's 2 temples raised for us this turn. And we conquer another province. Then we have some random events. Zabalba is, of course, unharmed because we're not really sieging it at present. So, this turn. This is a scary army. This is a scary army. 150 bats left here could maybe do something. If they've got mages with them. A lot of scorpions here. Again, they could throw a ton of crap at us. Unfortunately, he didn't break out in his capital, so we can't hit them with our patrol or with our assassinations this turn. So we have to wait, see if they come back. So what are we doing? So we're gonna raid this Fields of Gold back. The Vampire Queen seems dangerous, so we're gonna try this instead. We're gonna take this back from Zabalba now that we've caught out their party. We're going to go ahead and try and take over this province using another small raiding group. We're going to send most of our large forces here with the goal being to catch and fight this stack, catch them out while they maybe aren't expecting it, and give Zib another chance to take his capital back so that we can try and assassinate. We are also going to be putting up Mother Oak, with this guy. And we put in a lot of gems. So we're at 49 right now. So we put in 151. So that's a lot for early game. That should keep it up and potentially bounce off other early game rituals as we move later in the game. It's not 300, right? It's not gonna last forever, but it should be hard for someone to overcast this for at least a little while. So Mother Oak is going up, which is excellent. We're flying in more gems to help out our troops. We're going to research Blood 1 for Sabbaths, Evo 1 because it only costs 7. Same with Thaum 1. And then we're going to get Enchantment 4, which is going to give us like haste if we want it. Poison Ward potentially is going to be big against possible Sorrow armies. So those are some of the main thoughts. And then also potentially heading up to Enchantment 5 maybe, fire our own Foul Vapors once we have the Poison Ward. Could be a thing. I think we're probably going to go like Alt 6 though, maybe. Transformation. Frozen Heart, big one for our assassins. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and try and crunch into, you know, a smaller turn of raiding for us, only raiding 4 provinces, because we're gonna try and catch out this this army here. Go ahead and take a quick look at score graphs. You can see, you know, we're bumping up. Satis still is flat right now, but they also have the hardest war against Sorrow. We can also see if we can. I'm sure that there's more stolen units from that Ubar is taking. We've got Dave Jr. again up against a High Priest of the Sun. And he's got a Fire Elemental and another one. And High Priest of the Sun does not make you immune to fire. Luckily, we can see the assassination tag, I guess. An Eagle Priest with a Skull Mentor. We go ahead and go for an Air Elemental this time. 2 of them, which is victorious. I think that's another assassination here. Yep. Just a Tribal King. Air Elemental will kill him for sure. So, yeah, Ubar is doing a great job. They're sieging down Mictlan itself and putting pressure on them through assassinations. They did lose. They were sieging this down before and they've lost it. Same here. It's only being besieged down by a single unit now. But they've got besieging this. They're definitely limiting Mictlan's income. Mictlan has 1 fortress left. 2 fortresses left that are unsieged. So wouldn't be crazy if Mictlan gets cut off from their income in the near future. So Ubar's doing a great job over here. Satis, also doing well, has this 418 colossally sized army staring off against the big, scary Sorrow army. Now, the Sorrow army, of course, is made up of great troops, and the Satis army is made up of archers, heavy infantries, long dead, etc. So a real quantity versus quality battle going on over here. And then he's also got a separate group who's trying to get some raiding in, put some more pressure. We can see more Oreopatas are being coming out, sort of hanging around. You know, there's a limited number of Oreopatas that can be produced, or that could have been produced over the course of this game. We're going to try and take them all out. Ideally in a small and controlled manner. Okay, let's jump to 28. 28. All right, we finish a bunch of our little stuff. Mother Oak coming out. It has gone up, plus 10 nature gems. Found a Shrine of the Outcast and a Forest of Truffles. I think the Forest of Truffles is 2 gems. The Shrine of the Outcast is someone's Foul Spawn, which are garbage. But then we've got lots of battles. Let's see if anything's big. Small raid into Sorrow is successful. Mictlan raided Ubar with a small number of guys here. Yeah, some blood slaves for some imps, I'm sure. Yeah, lots of imps. It's a nice little raiding party. I wouldn't call it efficient per se. It is 2 mages, but you know, you got to make do with what you have, for sure. So good for them there. They defeated here though. And this is more problematic for them, right? This is 2 mages. Priest King and a Rain Priest. They're going to both go for a single cast of imps. No. Yeah, one of them's going for a cast of imps, one's going for a cold bolt. The birds, though, while garbage against regular infantry, are in fact capable. Ooh, he gets hit for 5, and he's routed. And then he's killed by birds. And there goes the commanders. There's also this giant sultan over here who was not going to fall for this. So that's a tough loss for Mictlan, right? That's a pair of priests. Pair of priests down. A fight here. We take something from Zabalba. Ubar raids into Sorrow and is successful. Sorrow attacks Satis and kills PD with a pretty large size force. We'll check the location of that obviously in the future. Ubar attacks Micklin and wins. Micklin is defeated with these water troops. The Desert Warriors, I guess, kill. They're militia. I don't even know why I clicked on it. I mean, militia are trash. They have 2 protection and 8 defense. It's not surprising they didn't win. This one, Micklin is attacking Ubar with a huge number of mages, lots of moon warriors, and some eagles, and some Aussies. I think these are the first Aussies we've seen. Now, Ubar doesn't have anything here. But that's a scary looking... that's pretty scary looking. What is that? 16, 17, 18, 19 mages, 10 sacreds, 13 sacreds, and then the moon warriors. Could be scary. Zib, this is the first Anarchy we've seen. They're going to raid us with a bunch of these sacred beast bats. And they're going to be doing Horde of Skeletons. Horde of Skeletons. Many hordes of skeletons. Not using the blood slaves in this case. We had nothing here. Just 1 PD. Micklin loses a raiding party to a lot of Ubar. We get a conquer. Ubar takes something from Micklin. We get conquered by a small number of Zivalban warriors, 42. That was this one? No. That was that one. Here, a little bit more stuff going on. More bats and some small scorpions. And then one of these is a mage who's probably going to do like skeletons, reinvigoration, I would guess. And we've got a substantial force here. So they are not going to fall for that. And they're going to go ahead and charge and chop. We did lose 1 white centaur, but we have 179 centaur here. So, pretty easy win. We go ahead and conquer another Zibalban province. Satis raids into Sorrow, but loses with 2 barbarians. Sorrow attacks us. Unfortunately, we did not pick the right province, so they went ahead and took something else from us. We did not get the fight we were looking for. We do get a battle in Xibalba, though. But it is just a small number of bats out here to rout off our 1 PD. Or not 1 PD, it's our 1 flying scout. 3 Kamazots take out our 1 Minotaur. And an Anarchy and a bunch of other troops take out our 1 PD there as well. Okay. So, we are under siege here. They 1 turn popped it as well, with 400 troops standing to guard it. Or wait, is this us or them? Long. Is this us? I can't even tell. I can't tell what's going on. Oh, there was no battling. We were just sieging them, and we had been sieging them, I guess. This is the one that gets put under siege by the big army of Sorrow. We successfully recaptured a lot of our home territory, and we're going to try and raid back out. We're going to head back onto the capital. If these guys move on, we'll fight them. Again, the real problem, of course, here is that it's a cave, and so fighting is scary, but that won't save the Sarmatians, except for their long dead. Zib managed to take back, a bunch of stuff. We're going to go ahead and hit some of these. Fortunately, we're not tracing income from any of this, which sucks just because they cut us off. We're going to be assassinating or seducing and assassinating everything we can on Xibalba's capital. Let's see. This is one of the easier ways just to sort of think about raiding wars. So, this is a downturn for us. Up for Ubar, neutral for Satis. They raided us more than we raided them. But They also, I think, are taking more losses than we. They're killing 1 gold in each of these as they kill 1 PD, and we're killing actual units sort of all over the place. From a research perspective, or from a we're calling back a disciple. We're getting packs of wolves going for our blood hunting. Frostbrand, lion pelts. We're going to start getting some more thugs out for light raiding. Earth boots to bump our way up Earth. So sort of some normal stuff there, and we're going to research enchantment 4 and then alt 6 to get mostly frozen heart to help our assassinations. So on our front, all the fighting pretty much is happening in enemy lands, and there's some back and forth on the raiding, but our big army currently looks to hold the field. If they brought absolutely everything with all the Anarchy, maybe they could send out enough undead to beat this. I honestly don't know. But maybe. I think we'll beat this army for sure. The real problem, of course, is just that it's a cave. If it wasn't a cave, I think we'd win 100% of the time, but they live in a cave, so we have to take them out. In a cave. Satis and Sorrow are sort of trading forts right now, but Satis doing a great job of attracting Sorrow's attention. And then Ubar is continuing to really put the screws to poor Mictlan. So it's tough to be a Mictlan. I know that there are successful seductions in here as well. Or corruptions. We can't see them, but I know that Ubar was taking Mictlan mages and using them to get his blood economy started, which is a great use. But we'll go ahead and I think we'll call it here. So yeah, we're gonna be raiding back a lot of these provinces, just sort of doing that old song and dance of trading, and we're gonna try and take out their capital and behead them. Is the idea. And then we're gonna try and get this wrapped up so that we can then hit Sorrow from this flank, and then support Satis and sort of crunch in. So very good. Thanks everybody for joining me. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a nice day.